The Double RT Boxing Show in 5, 4, 3, 2. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome on back. I am your host, Mr.A. Hit the thumbs up for those boxing junkies who have already subscribed. Support the show. Support the Rehab Center. You new viewers, thank you for giving that time and support. As you can see by the title, this is a Anthony Yarde, Sergey Kovalev pre-fight review. Sergey Kovalev versus Anthony Yarde, however you want to pronounce it. I guess Sergey is the champ, so he's A side, so he's first, right? It's his bout. It's his bout. His belt. His hometown. It's amazing how this fight has taken so many twists and turns. A couple years ago, it was like Kovalev was shit. He was done. Ward washed him up. Fucking Alvarez knocked him out. He was done. Yarde looked like he was phenomenal. He had the fucking physique. He had what magazines wanted. He was knocking people out. You know, it was the new Brit. You know, and then fast forward, Kovalev bounces back and beats Alvarez. We'll get into that matchup. Yarde competition never stepped up. I should say the competition you can't say his competition never stepped up. But he never stepped up his competition. And in a few of those one-sided A-side showdowns, we as fans, we got to the point where we were just critiquing Yarde, like, fuck, okay, we see what we think is there. We believe in what we're seeing, but he started getting hit. Like, what were we to believe that he was doing the Triple G, letting the drama show build up, getting some tags so he could get in. Taking some to get close, deliver those, because he'll take something, he'll get in and fucking deliver a killing ass body shot. So, with that defense of that little flaw, right there, because he was getting hit by some rat. Because, what fight I want to say was it Seek who was just hitting him randomly, or was it Walter? Just hitting him randomly. For example, was he just doing that because he knew he was a heavily outmatched these guys? Now, I think we all can agree he can't just fucking take shots from Kovalev. In his last fight, Rivas, he was taking some yard shots. He was taking some shots. I don't think Kovalev can take those shots. You could question, you're like, well, if Rivas was taking all those shots from Yarde, is Yarde really that hitting with that power, the 18 and 17 knockout power? If Rivas was taking those hits, I do not think Kovalev is taking that many flesh Yarde shots. Is anyone picking this fight? I should say, is anyone picking the winner of this fight by points? I haven't heard no one say so and so by points. It's either Yarde's going to get caught early, and Kovalev's going to knock him out, or Yarde's going to catch Kovalev in the deep end, condition him, and knock him out. I'm not hearing nothing about points. Now, in this fight, we know Kovalev is the range maker. He needs range. He needs that space to deliver his 1-2, his knockout shit. See, I think, and everyone can agree, both these fighters we're believing that they have the power to knock out each other. That's why no one's picking up points decision. We all believe if these fighters land those shots, someone's going down and going night-night. 36 years old, 6 foot, 72-inch reach. 6 foot they have his yard, but they don't list his reach. I believe Kovalev is going to have the longer reach, just from what I could think of eye test. I believe so, but and we know what needs to be done in this fight. Kovalev needs to keep the distance, bang away, land his right hand, chin him, temple him, and knock his ass out. You know, I don't see it, and I haven't heard too many people like Kovalev's gonna rock him and then start fucking bombarding him against the ropes. You know, Kovalev's gonna start doing some combinations on him. It's Kovalev gonna catch him from a nice blinding jab with his fucking right, and just is Yarde gonna fall, or is he gonna go stupid leg? You know, is he gonna do American? That's all I'm hearing. Is this the only thing? Is what is Yarde's chin? That's the only thing going against Yarde, because everyone believes he has a tech. We believe in what Yarde is showing us: the hand speed, the power, the combination. a little flat footish, you know, a little. I won't say flat, but a little heavy on his feet. We'd like to see better movement, but again, is this stiffness and lack of it's not bad head movement, but the lack of it, is it just because the lack of respect for his opposition? With Kovalev, are we going to see that new Yarde? Are we finally going to see the line in the camp? Because I've been on here heavy criticizing Yarde, you know. I was riding with him. I was just like all fans, riding with him. But like, shit, come on, man, show us something. Skipped the fucking domestic level. He went. What belt was he rocking with the WBO? Was it like a European or Continental? He was rocking something with the WBO. He had the WBO European, and then he cashed that in for the Intercontinental. There it is. And on the double RT boxing show, for you new viewers, what we do, we talk the best versus the best. That is our lingo here. 1 through 15, the best versus the best. You can say whatever the fuck they are, but they gotta get up there and get their ass whooped like fucking Tom Schwartz, Otto Wallen. And unfortunately, some people just cash in on them. But hey, that's what we talk about on the show. Best versus the best, 1 through 15. And we talk about belts. And one thing we always do talk about is you want that Intercontinental. Mr.A always explains the Intercontinental belt is the belt you want to have. And what belt does Anthony Yarde has? The Intercontinental. Once again, for you new viewers and the old viewers, you subscribers, your boxing junkies, so you might have forgot, the Intercontinental. You can travel over a body of water to go fight somebody. You know, Intercontinental, a continent. You can go from one continent to another to fight somebody. That's why, as a challenger, Yarde is able to fight Kovalev in Vegas. You know, oh, fuck it. You don't want to fight? I'll fight him in Russia anyway. I can stay on the same continent, but I could afford him in the United States. Travel over a body of water. Again, now, that being said, if the chin holds up, do we question anything else about Yarde? The hand speed? The countering? I'm going to say by a landslide, he has a better inside game to beat the shit out of Kovalev. If he could get inside mid-range and smother distance, it's going to be a hard night for Kovalev. And vice versa. If Yarde is not countering from the outside, shockingly, like, oh shit, like he's countering Kovalev well. If Kovalev is able to have his way and pick him apart, like we've seen Yarde get hit in his last few shots just with right hands over the top. If Kovalev is able to do that, because the way he, that shoulder roll, how he does it, That a tempo shot is available to come over the top and just fucking. It's available. Now, like I said, the only thing that was questioned was the chin. Can hey, tempo shots. Hey, you can't predict those motherfuckers. But if Yarde can take Kovalev's power, everything else I favor Yarde. The inside game, the combinations, the hand speed. Even though I say he's heavy on his feet, I think he likes. I think he does better movement than Kovalev. It'll be interesting. Both these fighters. Well, I would say Kovalev have shown a little conditioning problems in the second half of the fight. His buddy McGirt had him slowing his pace down, sticking the range, not getting caught inside, throwing so much shit or expanding energy. Is Yarde just gonna fucking come at him? Make him fight. Make him fight. Make him throw that energy. Like I said, if he can get in mid range and smother distance, I don't see what Kovalev can do. I know a lot of people are saying how it's too early for Yarde. I'm gonna go with a second round knockdown. I think Yarde's gonna get knocked down, and he's gonna get up. And I got him knocking out Kovalev. I got Yarde doing it. Like I said, the only thing I question, and just before you even question any boxer, is if he takes the punch. If he could take the punch, I don't see Kovalev dominating and just sticking him out there, fucking for like a 9-3 point unanimous decision. I don't see Kovalev sticking him out there, keeping this a distance fight the way he did Alvarez. Alvarez fucked up and he was looking for the repeat of how he knocked him out. He just kept looking for that same punch. I don't see Yarde falling asleep. Unless he gets an early knockdown, he might fall in love with that knockdown punch, but I can't see Yarde doing the mistake of Alvarez in the rematch of just looking for a knockout punch. I think the Team Yarde is looking for a breakdown. I think they're gonna break him down and finish him. I think I say I want to say fifth round, but I think it's gonna be. I say like eighth or the 10th. So that stamina is gonna be that stamina is gonna be something. That stamina. Can Kovalev test Yarde stamina? Can he test that bulk, that muscle? See if he'll gas out. We see AJ with a nice similar frame seem to gas out. But does Kovalev have the gas tank himself to put that test to the test? So it's gonna be like I said, from what I've seen, I would say Yarde probably has a better condition than gas tank, but we don't know. It's another question within the fight. But again, Yarde going down, getting off the mat to knock out Sergey Kovalev, I say in the 9th round. Right here on the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr. A. From me to you, back on to the support the show. Thanks a lot.